There we go. KK do be popping off though. Sorry about that. I just wanted to sign another notification for people to join. Woo. Let me send the Discord. There's that. Why do I have 0 viewers? I think Twitch is broke. Probably. I'll give it a second for everyone to come back. I'll give it 2 more minutes before, and then we will go and start this. This is going to be a while. I'm going to add another chair. Congratulations, Phonic. Don't you love any such a anime fiction? You see something you can love without it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, me switch our stream to be smashed as well. Alright, who's ready to start? Alright, first we'll start with Banjo. From Banjo, honestly, I'd say like even 0.5 even, like minus 0.5 even. I think it's a little tougher for Youngling than Banjo just because of Wonder Wing and whatnot. Yeah, just because of Wonder Wing and just being able to zone out, but if you're able to catch him, then Banjo will struggle if you stay in his face. But I think it's harder for Young Link than it is for Banjo. But it's pretty even matchup when it comes like the higher level, I guess. Alright, Bayonetta +2. It's hard for Bayonetta. Out of shield, just win. Bayonetta, like matchup chart Pog. Welcome fish. Yeah, I say 0.5 even for Banjo. Bayonetta, out of shield options just too strong for Young Link and just able to zone her out way too well. In order for Bayo to beat Young Link, she has to outplay out of her mind. Bowser, honestly, I'd say that's alright. I'd say +5 are winning. I think Bowser. I think Bowser is hard. It's harder for Young Link because of Tough Guy, but just projectiles make it more winning. But I think it's more so even than And then, like most heavies are, because of Tough Guy, and able to just up out of shields. Let's see, Bowser Jr. +1. He can use a bunch of projectiles on me as well. But I think Young Link out projectiles him too well. And up close, he doesn't really have any like fast options to get away from Young Link, as from what I know. Byleth, I mean, I'm gonna put her in do not. Actually, I'll put it down here. Olimar. I'll come back to Byleth. Olimar, I have no idea how Olimar is. I don't think I've ever played a good Olimar. Like a really good Olimar. So, Olimar, I do not know how to play against. And I don't know how that matchup is. Captain Falcon, +2. Falcon, the side B gets destroyed by all my projectiles. Falcon has to play out of the mind to get through everything. I think that Falcon beats or loses hard to Young Link, I think. Cloud. Yeah. I'm looking at you, J-Boy. Cloud is -2. That's a hard -2. Just because you can't do anything. It's actually my nightmares playing against Cloud. Like, it hurts so much. But Cloud does not go even with Young Link. It is Young Link's worst matchup. One of Young Link's worst matchup is a -2. Get down before you. This is you not being able to win. Listen, if it was just me that was complaining about Cloud, that had trouble with Cloud, he wouldn't be on the top of Colony's matchup chart. Toast would not be complaining the entire time. Because both Toast and Colonies say Young Link loses to Cloud. And those are... Toast is the top Young Link, and Colony's one of the top Young Links. And if you go on Toast Twitter, it is him complaining about Cloud the entire time. Toast loves to complain about Cloud, as do I. So, I will say, I'm sticking with Cloud -2. Yeah, Cole used counter picks with Cloud over Roy. Like, if you, you can Young Link can outplay Clouds, but if the Cloud knows what they're doing well and is able to get around, if it's a good Cloud versus a good Young Link, the Cloud is normally going to win. God, I hate Cloud so much. Cloud it's hard losing for Young Link. I'm sorry. Corrin, I'd say +1. For counter, yeah. I mean, I don't really know too much. Whenever I play a Corrin, it's pretty much it's a +1. Oh, I thought I was getting followed. I'm like, what? I realized the song was just Zelda's Lullaby. I disagree, but respectively. Okay. Well, on the Corrin, I think projectiles just beat out her neutral B too much, and pin, you can up B out of it. I think it's too easy to also rush her down. Her counter is the only reason it's not +2. And her offstage game, and I guess her back is also pretty strong, from what I played. Diddy Kong, I'd say also +1, not just because again, you can't. I don't think Diddy can do too much against Young Link unless they both struggle with killing. Yeah, they both struggle with killing, and I think Young Link has a better time killing than a better time killing the Diddy Kong does. But up there, my guy. Even then, just every Diddy I played against, even Deku's Diddy, I played against I played against the best Diddy in Canada before, and I went even with it when I'm not nearly his level. So, I think just Boomerang screws it. Corrin has stronger. Yeah, Corrin, I mean, from the Corrins I played against, the best Corrin I played against is Dilster. He only started, he's a Michigan PR. He started playing her after Wi-Fi happened. Alright, Donkey Kong, +2. I know I struggle with it, but it's definitely a +2. Donkey Kong can't really do too much. All he needs is one good grab. You can outplay, Donkey Kong can outplay you. And if he can get one advantage state and win. But the majority of the time, you are going to win. And if you, it's really just, if you avoid grab, you win. That's all it is. If you avoid grab, you win. And Donkey Kong can't do too much. The best part about Donkey Kong is the up B. That it can just eat projectiles, but even then, it's pretty easy to bait out. Dr. Mario, +1. Cape makes it now +2, but recovery is way too weak on Doc. I think Young Link beats Doc's recovery way too hard, and yeah, it's really the recovery and just out zoning him. The pills can do a lot against Young Link, but otherwise, I think Young Link wins that. Duck Hunt, +1 again. Duck Hunt can trap you. Actually, I'd say +1 even, +5 even. It's more even for that one. I'd say just because Duck Hunt can trap you, but I think we're winning just because of up close we win. But far away, I think it's even. So I'd say +0.5. Falco, hard even. Falco, it's really just who plays the better. Who is playing better, better game. Because Falco has, according to E at least, I think Falco has a frame 1 reflector. And that's able to just beat out a lot of Young Link's approaches with projectiles. Thank you. Yeek also wins a Ditto. But I'd say that's even. Same with Fox. I'd say Fox even. For a lot of the same reasons as Falco, other than Reflector. It's just like, that's just honestly a big neutral game. It can go either way. Ganon, that's really self-explanatory. That's a hard +2. Against a good Young Link, Ganon can't really do much. Greninja, I'd say even. Both very strong at their doing what they do, and it's really Greninja just who outplays the other person. Greninja can get out of the funny up B, down tilt up B. He does fall out, but other than that, I think it's pretty even. Hero, I want to put Hero on both sides because it's a -2, but also a +2. I'm going to put Hero as -0.5 even, because without bounce, Hero, I think, loses, but with bounce, Hero wins. Or with bounce, I mean, Hero wins that just because of, that ruins a lot of Young Link's approaches, and he can just kill Young Link really early. But if Hero doesn't get bounced, Young Link's projectiles can... If you throw a bomb, boomerang, or arrow into Magic Burst, it'll stop Magic Burst completely. It's just Hero RNGs which hold them back. Ice Climbers, +1. I know I don't have a positive record against Ice Climbers, but I put them at +1 because I think it's easy to separate them. But if they get you, you're gonna die. And then your outer shield, your up Bs and grabs aren't really useful, but your boomerangs and bombs are gonna do amazing. Ike, I'd say even. I think Ike is even because Big Sword goes swing, haha. But recovery is a lot easier to Gimp than Mr. Backer over here. So I think that's completely even with Young Link. Incineroar, I'd put him in the same place as Bowser. Down B kind of helps him with the projectile spam, and he can kill really early. And his edge guarding is a lot stronger than like these two. And then just I played against Magister and Cardinal, two really good Incineroars. And just that down B will destroy you, and then he gets one side B. I'm gonna put Byleth. I'm gonna put Byleth. I don't know, because I've either the best Byleth I played against is MKLeo. That guy, he destroyed me because he just has better neutral than me. Inkling, -1. I think Inkling is a -1 for Young Link. Just back air will do wonders against Young Link. Yeah, back air will do wonders. I think edge guarding. If it's a good Inkling, Young Link is never gonna get back to stage. I think Inkling gets through projectiles pretty easily compared to other characters. I think, yes, Chef. What would you like? Milk and lemonade. Not together. But no, Inkling. No, I do think Inkling beats Young Link. Like it's still winnable, but I think it's a 60-40 or -1, just because of just issues with back air and just because back air is completely safe on shield. It's hard to catch her. Off stage, you can't really edge guard as much because of Inkling's god tier recovery. And bomb's gonna screw you up because your projectiles don't beat bomb. And she can juggle you pretty easily. Best Inklings I played against were Deku. Yeah, probably Deku is probably the best one. Isabelle, I think it's a +2. You can outzone Isabelle so hard. And as long as you avoid Fishing Rod, you're gonna win that easy. Yeah, I think Inkling or Young Link beats Isabelle pretty hard. Just because of combos up close. The best thing Isabelle has on Young Link is Pocket, which isn't too great against him since he doesn't have, like, she can't follow up too much other than Slingshot with Fair and Bear. Or with anything pocketed. And Young Link can just kind of just destroy her off stage and on stage, and neutral and advantage. Jigglypuff, I think it's a +1. I think off stage, it's really hard to recover. But during neutral, if you're able to catch her, like Boomerang catches her way too well, and then from there you can like do 1,000 damage on her and kill her pretty easily. All right, Phonic, here's Joker. Joker, I'd say even. I think Joker and Young Link are even. Especially after the Arsene nerf. I think they're pretty even. Young Link can camp out Arsene pretty well. And no, down B, your down B, Joker's down B, I think that's the only reason why it's even and off stage. Back air is gonna destroy Joker. Young Link. Back air will destroy Young Link. So it's really just a game of neutral and off stage. Like, who's gonna be the better edge guard last trap? Nah. I'd say even rather than slight win for Joker. Because of Young Link is just he can kill pretty easily. He can kill with that off stage pretty easily if you don't have Arsene. Because Joker without Arsene, Young Link beats. I think it's like. Honestly, I think it's a +0.5 without Arsene, but with Arsene, I think it's -0.5, so I'd say even. Because I think Young Link just does really well again in that matchup. Or the top tier matchup. King Dedede, +2. Yeah, I'll projectile him. Play lame, win games. It's gonna be a game of they're trying to recover back the stage. You keep trapping them until their kill percent hit him with a fair. And don't get hit with the dash attack, because you're going to die at 80. That's really... The Dedede doesn't have too much. K. Rool, I'd say +1. He has a lot of super armor he can use, but he struggles if you just run away. Play lane, win games. Kirby, I'd also put with that, is +1. Out of shield, you're going to be really strong. Because out of shield, you're going to be really strong against Kirby. And if you play slow, you'll do really well. Because playing against Cam is the best Kirby I played against in bracket. I've yet to play against Jeja. But the reason I don't think it's plus 2 is because Kirby actually has some really good edge guards and I think some pretty good combos on the grab. And some really good drag down stuff on Young Link, but I think he just gets out projectile hard and out of shield he just gets hurt. Link, I'd say minus 0.5. I think the kill power on Link beats. I think Young Link's the better character out of the two. But I think the kill power alone on Link gives him the advantage and the bomb trapping. But other than that, it's really just a game of projectiles. Like, you can either or can win. Christian, I think Young Link's even, just because Young Link, without Arsene, Young Link beats Joker. Arsene loses Joker loses Young Link without Arsene, but with Arsene, Joker wins. So that's just my opinion on it with what I've experienced. I haven't played too many. Most of this is also Wi-Fi because that's like what I actually have experience with. If you have a kill confirmed, it's not really that hard. Yeah, if the Young Link plays lame, Joker will have struggle. Little Mac, that's not even a question. That's not even a question. Little Mac gets demolished. I think Lucario is plus 0.5, plus 5 even. I think that Aura is going to make Young Link struggle because he can kill 50 mid-stage against Young Link, but Young Link just... Okay. I'm just going to ignore what he just said down there. Yeah, I think Lucario is pretty much even. Lucario has some pretty good combos, but I think the struggles getting stuff started against Young Link. Well, Young Link has a wonderful time starting stuff and has a better neutral and whatnot. Lucas, I put even. Actually, plus 5 even. I put Lucas plus 5 even. I think that because Young Link can combo the hell out of Lucas. Edge guards are pretty easy with 2 framing and whatnot. Ledge trapping pretty easy. But if Young Link is off stage, your PK freeze is going to do really well. And same with down smash. That's going to 2 frame really well. And it's going to send you far. But in just basic neutral, Young Link will win. While off stage makes it not plus 1. Luigi, even. I'd say Luigi's even with Young Link. Actually, minus 5. I think minus 5 with Young Link. No, wait, plus 5. Never mind, I'm stupid. Plus 5. Struggles in neutral. 1 grab, you're dead. Off stage, you're gonna struggle. You can't really approach a shield, but you can grab him a lot. So this game is gonna be a game of grabs. I feel like who can grab the first, and then Young Link, he'll try to get the backers. I know Luigi can down B out of stuff, but I still think that I think Young Link will win off stage. He can use bombs to stop Luigi's side Bs and boomerangs to just trap him. And up B's gonna do a lot against him because I think Luigi dies kind of early. Well, Mario, I'd say it's minus 0.5 even. I think it's a little harder because Mario is pretty strong with his combos, and off stage he's a threat, but getting back he's really hard. His ladder games, especially on places like Yoshi's, are insane. So I think minus 5 evens work for him. Marth, I'd say plus 1. Marth, yeah, plus 1 for Marth. You can play lane, win games. Well, Lucina would be even because she doesn't have to worry about the tippers and has a lot better edge guarding. While Marth will struggle to kill sometimes because he has to get his tipper. And in most levels, you're going to experience someone who doesn't know how to tip as well, get the tippers as frequently, while Lucina is more of a neutral only character. Mega Man, completely neutral. I think that's completely neutral. I know I play Captain Capcom all the time. Yeah, that's Young Link in Mega Man's face is gonna win hard. While Mega Man from far away, I think that he does a lot because Young Link's projectiles can't connect as far if he's far away. While Mega Man has Crash Bomb and Leaf Shield to keep on doing damage, but Young Link can nair through lemons. Meta Knight +1 as guarding is really Meta Knight's best thing against Young Link is ledge trapping. Other than that, neutral, he struggles. Because Meta Knight is just going to get hit by a lot of stuff. Mewtwo, +0.5. Reflector's going to do a lot. Yeah, I think Reflector's going to do a lot against Young Link, but Young Link can kill him pretty early with how light he is. I'm putting all 3 of these, and don't know. Because I don't play enough against them. Min. Where'd Min Min go? I think Min Min is honestly I think even. I'd say Min Min even. Young Link up close is gonna win, but Young Link's best zone is also Min Min's best zone, and Min Min will beat Young Link in that. And like in the zones where Young Link can use boomerangs, and arrows, and bombs to start combos, Min Min will keep her arms there and be able to just beat everything out. But if Young Link gets up close, he can just nair and offstage, nair to get her off stage and win that way. And it's really about just reading the arms pattern. I think they're even. Game & Watch. -0.5 even. From the Game & Watches I've experienced, I'd say Game & Watch is -5 because of all of his. Because he dies pretty early, but Bucket can mess with Young Link a little bit more. Yeah, Bucket can mess with Young Link kind of a lot, but it's not as really just with Boomerang. Arrow, you can't really punish as much because it won't go as far if you do it from distance away. And off stage, I think they're both really strong against each other with back air fairs with Game & Watch and just nair and back air and forward air as Young Link. And then up air shield, I feel like it's punishable with Young Link. Like, you just gotta catch his landing. And I think Young Link can beat him landing. You just can't really up air shield. You gotta use a lot of zairs and grabs. And just keep him where you want. Ness, I'd say +1. Ness has some cool stuff he can do. Oh my god, music. Yeah, I'd say Ness +1 for Young Link. Young Link just does really well against PK fighters. And offstage, Young Link wins while Ness can 2-frame whatnot. And Ness has some pretty good combos himself. I think that's pretty good for Ness. Pac-Man. I'm gonna let Pac-Man in -20. Like slightly losing because he can trap a lot better and he can kill a lot better. But Young Link in his face again can't do too much. No, I'm keeping. No, he already complained. J-Boy's already here when I did that. He complained. Palu also -2. I think Palu just does way too much against Young Link to do really hurt. I think Palu will just harm Young Link more than Young Link can harm her. Off stage, I think Palu wins. She can use down B for up B recoveries, and she can ledge trap easily with side B. She can catch up air. Is going to kill you really early, and up air beats Stare. That Palu is just another really hard one. Peach Daisy, even. It's really who's gonna be the better player. Who's the better player of that matchup? Best Daisy I played against is Yoto, but again I didn't play her when I was I played her when I was still pretty bad at the game. Or him, I mean. But I think these two, it's even. Pichu, +1. Pichu struggles against Young Link. Young Link does really good against a small character. Pichu's better against Young. No, because Young Link can stop her. Because the set I'm really thinking of is Genoto versus Toast, right before Frostbite, and also Toast versus Samsora, where Toast won the set. I believe 3-1. He won because reason Mario I think slightly beats him. Okay. Mario, I think slightly beats Young Link because of his ladder combos. Because Young Link can't do too much when he's up close and off stage. Off stage, I think Mario ledge traps him really well and kills him pretty early. And then cape ledge back air will do a lot against Young Link. But Young Link, the only time Young Link really wins is when Young Link is edge guarding, because Mario can struggle getting back on stage from what I've experienced, but I think that's the only place where Young Link really solidly wins. That's why I think it's very slight losing, but it's still very even matchup. Pikachu,
what are you gonna do when hip hop goes out?
-1.
Hip-hop is an attitude. It's right here.
I'm gonna skip it. I'm gonna go Pallet Town. I think Pikachu -1 for Young Link. Young Link has some pretty good combos, but Pikachu is just really hard to deal with. Yeah, Pikachu's really hard to deal with for Young Link, especially off stage, but in neutral. If the Young Link is playing really lame, Young Link will do well against Pikachu. Watching Cool Kid versus Skittles in the EMU Gen G tourneys. I actually don't like the song. But yeah, I think that's where I stand on that. Pit, Dark Pit, I think it's +1 for Young Link. They just struggle to kill more than Young Link does, and I think Young Link is just stronger of a character than they are. I think Plant, on Wi-Fi, I think Plant is -1. But in reality, I think Plant Young Link is slight winning. I think Neutral B will do a lot of harm, but Young Link just battle projectiles them. And play lane win games with Young Link against Plant. I think just Neutral B just struggles. I'm not doing these individually. I'm just gonna put PT in +2. Let's go to Squirtle. Squirtle's small character, he struggles. Ivysaur, camp him out. Charizard is combo food. So I think PT hard. Oh, here, I'm actually gonna do them each individually. I'll decide. Squirtle +2. He can't really do too much against Young Link because Young Link has Nair and up B outer shield, and Young Link's Nair just comes out too fast. Can stop a lot of Squirrel stuff. I think Ivysaur is +1 for Young Link. Because Ivysaur can camp out Young Link a little bit more. Then Zard is +2 for Young Link. The only thing Charizard really has is Side B, I have to feel. And Side B and Up Smash, but you can just bait those out. I was not in a good mood that day. I got mad at the PT because I was just not in a good mood. Because stuff happened that week. Ridley +1. I feel like Ridley's lightweight and lightweight. Actually +2. Young Link is combo food and he dies a lot easier. Really? I'm pretty comfortable against PTs. It's just the week I was playing against that PT, I wasn't feeling great. Where did I put? Luigi has 0 to death. Actually, yeah, I'll put Luigi +1 now thinking about it more. Because off stage and neutral it's really good for Young Link, but not +2. I think Luigi. I think that's fair placement for Luigi because the Zero to Death will actually do a lot of harm. Rob, I say slight winning. He's combo food, but he can also do massive stuff off stage. Because off stage you can die at 0. But he's also a giant hitbox and boomerangs and arrows and bombs. They're gonna destroy him if you use those enough. But Rob neutral, he can gyro will just can't. It works on Young Link. The Zero does works on Young Link. I know, because my professor plays Luigi. And it's really annoying because that's all he likes to do. Yeah, it works on Young Link. Robin +1. Young Link out projectiles. Out projectiles are he/she can do a lot of damage against Young Link really fast, but if Young Link can just get past a couple of her moves, his or her moves, I think Robin will lose that. Rosalina, not enough experience. I don't play against any Rosalinas. Who plays Rosalina in this game? I think Roy is a -1. Yeah, I think Roy -1 due to just Young Link. He's able to get past Young Link with a lot of his aerials. And he can kill Young Link very early. And honestly, same with Chrom. Chrom and Roy, I'd put together. I know Colonies put Chrom as -2, but I think it's -1 because I think that coverage is a lot more gimpable against Chrom. Similar to Ike's, but Ike has also side beat to recover. I'll put Ryu and Ken at -1. Or slight losing, I mean, sorry. I'll put both these as slight losing. They control the pace of the game, and they can go really early, but Young Link playing safer can beat them, but a couple good interactions from them, you win. I'm going to put Dark Samus and Samus as +1, because Bomb will stop charge shot completely. Bomb will stop charge shot completely. And you can just combo Samus a lot because of how heavy they are. Sheik +1, but out projectile. She has some cool stuff, but she just can't kill. She's worse than Young Link for that. I have never played against a good Cloud or a good Shulk. I mean, there are no Shulk mains I know that still play the game. So I have no idea what Shulk because I don't play that matchup. I know everyone says -2, but Phonic, I've never played your Shulk, so shut up. You're everyone main. Simon Richter. Young Link beats him off. I think it's +1. Young Link beats him off stage really hard, and projectiles. That's a projectile game. It's who can have the most projectiles, and I think Young Link will win that most of the time. Snake, I'd say it's even. Honestly, I think Snake is pretty even with Young Link. Alright, here's a moment a lot of you have been waiting for. Sonic, minus a slight losing. I think it's Sonic's slight losing. Off stage, Sonic can win every single time. Because Spring can destroy Young Link. Because Young Link will die very early. Just watch Toast vs. Wrath, Frostbite 2020 for 7th place. I think Sonic will slightly beats Young Link. But it's not to the point of it's not to a point of where it's really bad, though. Like, it's very slight. I think it's slight losing for Young Link. Because up B out of shield won't work as well. Up smash out of shield won't work as well. It's really only Nair. And if Young Link does anything unsafe, Young Link will get punished hard. Tony Z tank for Skittles is funny, okay? That's just funny because Skittles knows something I don't against Sonic. Just my personal experience, I think Slight losing. I'm gonna put Terry as also even. I think Young Link will just have a good night, Kronk. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, I think Terry, Terry with Go can kill Young Link very early. But I think that just regular neutral Young Link projectiles will just beat out Terry. It's harder. Okay. Toon Link, I'd say it's +1. Young Link just has better frame data, and Toon Link can kill a lot easier. I know. Colony just lost against the Young Link in the last juice box, but I think it's Slight winning. Villager, I put better than Isabelle because down smash and F smash are a lot better. But I think Young Link still wins. That pretty hard. I've only played against a few Warios. I think Wario. I'm gonna play him on. Don't know because I don't know how to play. I don't play against Warios. Like the only Wario I play a lot is I've played a decent amount is Shaft lately, and that's not even much. Wii Fit, I put +1. Young Link is even with Young Link. Wii Fit +1. I can think that Wii Fit just kind of loses to Young Link and just everything. Because Young Link can just beat. I think Young Link can just beat Wii Fit decently. Wolf -1. Wolf kind of just Wolf can get around Young Link projectiles pretty well. Yeah, Young Link really struggles killing Wolf as well because of how heavy he is. And his back air. Inkling -1. Yeah, I think Inkling -1. Inkling -1 because back air was safe and off stage. Roller will kill Young Link. Off stage, Inkling will lose if they know how to properly edge guard. Yoshi, I'm gonna put as +5 or even. I'll +0.5 even. Because Yoshi can do some really cool stuff with, well, what's it cool? I need to drink milk. I'll drink milk after this matchup chart because the milk's still upstairs in my fridge. Yeah, Yoshi. I put him here because Young Link just had to catch his landings with projectiles, but Nairing will just be hard. Young Link loses the Cloud because up B out of shield, back air, Nair, forward air, limit. It just, you struggle so hard against Clouds. Cloud will beat all your projectiles. Off stage, he just back airs ledge and back airs off stage and you just lose. That doesn't work. I think Zelda is a +1 for Young Link. Because you just gotta read her pretty well. And I think ZSS for our final one is even. Yeah, I think ZSS Young Link is pretty even. Because of projectiles versus just up game. Because Young Link is pretty strong up close. I can't do Young Link. Tell me, where's Young Link? Well, this is from what I experienced with ZSS. I think Young Link ZSS is even. So I know the best ZSS I played against is Vision. PT is definitely. PT is. Young Link is Pokemon Trainer's worst matchup. Yeah, Pokemon Trainer's worst matchup is Young Link. Yeah. Just because Squirtle struggles and Charizard struggles and Ivysaur is just kind of hard. So this is, yeah. Deku, why do you think ZSS Young Link isn't even? Watch him just say Young Link. Watch him just say ZSS Young Link. I don't know what that one, brother, and leave. And just watch him dip. They can't though because you kill him, and then honestly, like, because Ivy's not as strong. Yeah, if you solo Ivysaur, you lose a move, and your recovery sucks. But you're the strongest ledge trapping, and your up air and down air are your strongest options. But even then, I think Ivysaur was only +1 instead of +2 due to the fact that whatever it's called, her Band State is super strong. She's also super good at getting around projectiles and stuff. She has the best disadvantage of the game. She punches him super hard off, and Great Zoning was there. I don't think it's terrible, Young Link. I'd say it's even just because if you catch her once, you can do a hit and run tactic. From what I've experienced with ZSS is that you do hit and run tactics, and it works pretty well. Because, yeah, she can down me around, but you just have to catch her. Like, you have to, like, if you put a boomerang in her, if you know where she's going, throw a boomerang, and you can just keep racking up damage, and one down tilt would be a kill confirm. I'll put it in, because of that, I'll put it in slight losing. But I think it's pretty even. I guess, yeah, off stage, she beats him a lot, and she can kill him a lot earlier. So that's my matchup chart. I'll download it. Crap. Think about running against Forfeit Stage Control and ZSS. That's what GSU record. That's how I get FK'd. Not making Zelda. I know I'm Zelda. Alright. So that's where I feel about it. Yeah. I don't think that anyone really I'd move too much. Like the only ones that I would probably move around are people in these two. A Game & Watch, I think we slightly win. Well, like I think it's only slightly because if you use grab a lot against Game & Watch and like against all his like, because you can, if you catch his air and just shield grab, you can do a lot against him. But that's just against the Game & Watches I played against. Because the best ones I play against are Flux and Zemarin. Zemarin, no offense, he's in too great of a Game & Watch, but Flux, I went completely even with Flux when playing him. I have yet to play, whatever the top one is. Whatever his name is. Phonic, what's his name? Thank you. What's his name? The top one. Yes, Quark. I think Quark is, yeah, I've always I mean, Game & Watch is hard, but you just have to play patient. Yeah, you have to play. Never mind. I meant phone, not Flux. I meant phone. I went even with phone Flux. You can hit this game and watch during SCD. Watchmeister versus Toast. I know how that went. I'm well aware. Honestly, like, I think it's just how you... I think Meister's built different, first of all. You know, I love to play him. Honestly, I don't mind playing against, like, I enjoy, playing against Game & Watches. Like, a lot of, like, the annoying matchups, I enjoy playing against. But I think this is what my experience. Obviously, I'm not. I think I'm just a mid-level player. I don't think I'm a high level or top. Obviously, not top level. So just from my experience, this is where my matchup chart is. All right, I'm gonna end stream for now so I can get this VOD cut for me, so I don't have to cut it. And then I will start stream 5-ish minutes for Smash Arenas, everyone. So we'll be back in like, I'll literally like end and start again. So I'm gonna have a, yeah, the first fight is gonna be the first thing, Shaft. So that's gonna be the first thing we do. I have to go grab milk and do stuff. Funny yuppie. All right. So have a good night, Phonic, and we'll be back in a little bit.